Today in our 2015 Honda Crosstour, we'll be looking at our best trailer wiring options. Alright, we have two wiring options here today. Off to the right, we have the Tekonsha T-One, part number 118642. And off to the left, we have the CURT T-Connector, part number C56215. The biggest difference that we found between our two wiring harnesses is when it comes to power output. Our CURT T-Connector wiring harness here has more power than what the Tekonsha has to offer. For our turn and our brake light circuits, we have total power output of 3 amps per side. Whereas on the Tekonsha wiring harness, we have 2.1 amps of power output per side for our stop and our turn signal circuits. So if you have an older trailer that has incandescent light bulbs and has more than one of them, you may find yourself short on power with the Tekonsha, whereas the CURT will be able to power that without a problem. Now, if you have LED lights on your trailer, it's not going to be an issue for you. Both of these wiring harnesses will be able to take care of your lighting needs. Now, when it comes to your tail light and your running light circuit, the CURT wiring harness has 6 amps of power output for that circuit, whereas the Tekonsha wiring harness has 5.6 amps of power output. Now, that's only a 0.4 amps of power output difference between the two of them, but the CURT will be able to power a few more light bulbs than what the Tekonsha will be able to run. The next biggest difference that we found, as far as functional use goes, comes with our CURT wiring harness here. You'll notice our 4-pole flat here is fairly short coming off of our module box, whereas the Tekonsha wiring harness, it's a good foot longer. So that extra foot of wire length that we have on our 4-pole flat connector could make the difference of being able to hook up to our trailer easily or not. The next biggest difference we found comes down to construction quality. If we have a look on our Tekonsha, you can see this silicone sealant around here, which helps seals up our module nice and tight, and this protects any moisture or debris from entering inside, damaging our circuitry. It's just one nice feature they have. When we look at the CURT though, it's not really sealed up like that. There's actually a little bit of gap in between the wires here. There is no silicone sealant. It's just a box that's kind of glued together. Now, as far as similarities go, both of our wiring harnesses here are both 4-pole flat connectors, and they're both going to give us the necessary lighting functions that are required by law in order for us to legally tow a trailer. They're both also going to give us all the included accessories that we're going to need in order to have a proper installation. Now, as far as installation goes, both these wiring harnesses are going to install in exactly the same way. They are both going to plug in to your factory tow package connector located inside the vehicle. There is no cutting, there is no splicing, there's no modification required to the vehicle at all. Both of these are going to utilize what you already have there from the factory, so you don't have to worry about causing any electrical problems with your vehicle at all. Now for a brief summary. As far as power output goes, we found our CURT wiring harness to be our clear winner here. This gives us the most options available to us as far as being able to power a trailer. As far as functionality goes, we found our Tekonsha wiring harness to be the winner here because of the added length in our 4-pole flat wiring. Now, as far as construction quality goes, we found that the Tekonsha wiring harness is a little bit better of an option here because of the higher quality that they use when they build their products. It seems like it'll last a longer time than the CURT could potentially stand up to. And that completes our look at the best trailer wiring options for the Honda Crosstour. We hope you find this video helpful and informative.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com and leave us a comment if you have any questions.